I mean, this is just like the swimsuit avatar.
Oh, the tearing. The tearing request is
Damn, Kala didn't make it.
Hello, everybody. As you can see the sign, please make sure to come towards the stage area. As I, put it up earlier before actually getting here. Give it a couple more seconds. I think that's everybody. Yeah. I'm running on a 0 FPS according to FPS VR, but yeah, let's deal with it. Welcome to the community meet. Okay, I might actually have to deal with this. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait, did that just fix it? No.
My frame rate's really bad too for some reason.
Quit looking at everything. Just talk to the back of the stage.
All right. Community meetup done this way. How's it going, everyone? All right, then. If anything, I already have a sign blocking the majority of you anyway. But yes, welcome to the community meetup. As you can see, I'm giving the intro today. Squid seems like they're going to be late or not showing up, but that's, yeah, we can keep going without Squid here. But anyway, welcome to the community meetup, an event by the community for the community, not affiliated by VRChat in any way or any other groups. One thing, though, which I guess today's actually not the point of mentioning that. I was going to say that if somebody, manages to get here organically through joining a friend, we can tell them to join the Discord at communitymeetup.net. But since we're on open beta, everybody here has to know how to get in the first place. So that was kind of a pointless comment. But yes, if you see somebody later asking how do you get to this, tell them communitymeetup.net. And since I already mentioned it, we're all on open beta today. So if you see any bugs or whatever, please mention it in a canny. If they don't know about it, that won't be fixed. So, yeah, I'm going to blame all you. Anyway, welcome to the community meetup. What this event is a place for creators like you to show off content that you've been making, generally worlds here. And if you would like to show a world, please make sure that it follows VRChat's terms of service and community guidelines. No, what was the word on that? If you have any, or wording, I'll figure out that one later. Yes, make sure the world fits 40 people because we need to be able to fit everybody in here. Last I checked, we were actually at 75. Oh, 79 now. So yeah, put it to 40 people so that we can get literally everybody in here. And even on open beta, it sounds like we might be full. Interesting. But yeah. When it is your turn to show off a world, please make sure you drop a Friends Plus or Invite Plus portal. Make sure it is plus so that we can get everybody in. Yes. When showing off a world, please make sure it does not contain any sensitive subject matter that does not offend anybody or have any emotional effects on other people. Main reason, or if you have any questions on what that actually means, come up and ask myself or Faxnor. We can answer if that or might fit into that category. If you have a larger world, please let us know, and we'll put you towards the end of the list just so that people with slower internet can actually enjoy the meeting here. And by larger world, we mean 250 megabytes or more. And other than that part, if you want to move earlier in the list, also let us know, and we'll move you up earlier. That's for if you have a time constraint or other reasons. With avatars in here, please have an optimized avatar. As I've mentioned before, I'm lagging poorly. So make sure you have a medium or better avatar. And if somebody has a poor or very poor, please peer pressure them into changing. Thank you. And with that, if you see the little message on your screen here that says use optimized avatar, I have shader messages, so make sure to point to me and show my avatar, as well as Faxner, who just kind of ran over there. But yeah, you'll see Faxner on the side. With that, oh yes, we've been doing this lately where we have a gathering towards the end of the meetup, less for showing off worlds, but more of just kind of hanging out and communicating with others. If you have feedback for worlds, just make sure to tell the world creator. So we were calling that the networking event, name still to be determined, but that means that we will be cutting off the list of showing worlds after 2 hours from this point. And so just know about that. Now, if anybody would like to show off a world, please step into this orange rectangle here, and we will write your names down.
In what world is this orange? showing off Wolf this week?
Wait, am I always saying orange? I don't even know. I guess I'm not even looking at the color. We got a rectangle. It's a thing. Maybe I'm looking at the staircase here and I'm just like, it's the same color.
A little bit of an orange hue to the
If that's everyone, then I have the list.
Okay.
Can I go towards the end? Not necessarily last, but
towards the end.
I don't have names, so who's that? Joker?
Joker.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got a new person on there?
Can I be
Oh.
two?
Oh, no, they're not in the list, sorry.
I need to right now. Like, they can be last. Very good.
So what? Who needs to leave?
Yeah, a blue-winged raven. It was running the show. He wants me to hold the spot for him since the instance is full.
Oh, are we full now?
Place me with blue-winged raven on your list.
Oh, we are full.
We are full, yes.
Oh, joy.
So what was the name?
Blue-winged raven.
Blue. Okay. So the order I have then would be Skuld, Notch. Just to have the name correct.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can I be late? I need to go do it right now, so I can be out the end, please.
Okay. Then it is Skuld, kleinba, Blue Wing Raven, Vowgan, Joker, and Notch. And then digital, Joker, Notch. Yeah. So
Okay, there we go.
basically the order.
Does anybody have complaints with that order? If not, Skuld, would you like to come up and say anything about your world?
Hello.
Hello.
Everything working here?
Yep.
Everyone hear me all right? Okay. So the world that I'm about to show is a world that was created for a Valentine's event for a certain group. It was kind of as a gift to two individuals. But after creating it, I kind of decided that its future would best serve as an open source world. So it is kind of a really comfy world hangout place that we decided will just be an open source thing that people can add and take from as the I guess the three of us decide approve of. So the important part is the music. It does have music, but you don't have to worry about it because the copyright is ours. So it's safe to stream.
Convenient.
I want to know who.
Is this what we say woo?
Ooh.
There you go.
And there we go. There's a portal.
Oh, it's 32. 32.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good.
Did everyone in there?
Oh yeah.
I did not.
Yeah.
It also closed on us.
Oh no.
Wait, what was the cap?
It was 32 on my end.
64.
Yeah, it was closed. We were also got like half the instance still in here, so we need to ping them anyway, because the portal disappeared for me.
Yeah, the portal was banned.
No, the problem is that we can't actually get everybody in. Like, we will still have 16 or so left here. That's not an @ sign.
What does pie have? What's that? Is it an egg?
So I guess we will have to wait and probably skip Skuld until next time. I don't know. Is everybody still here? What is going on here?
Everybody observe we're observing this fish.
Observing the fish and debating on eating it.
Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, wherever the hand is not. I guess because I have Z rifle.
I was gonna say, is that just your hand now?
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, that's a permanent feature.
Okay.
It is in fashion. If I get hungry, you know, just like take a few scales off. Yeah, fish.
Yeah, I mean, some people love prosthetics and like robot hands. You got a fish head. Why not?
Why is like the most attention I've ever gotten in this meetup was because I have a fish for hand?
What is this number for?
The current player account.
It is pretty surreal.
Oh, is that in VRChat you mean? You just have that on how your avatar.
Yeah, that is accurate.
Okay.
It's zero. It's saying exactly zero. Welcome to the reject.
For me, it's saying 60,043.
I can't believe I was rejected from the community meetup. I gave the intro today.
What's up, son? Have you had a good week?
Yeah. How about yourself?
Yeah.
Well, we wait.
It's been windy. It's been fun. Family's been on quarantine. Lots of infections. Can't believe that's still going on. That's the quarantine smile.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'm looking on. I think Tony is saying that apparently the world actually was 40 capped. So did anybody see it as 40?
Is it doing something?
No.
I mean, did the portal and... Okay, so can we join on them? Should we just...
I guess I'll try joining facts and see what it is.
Try joining. Yeah, let's go.
If my menus load here.
Who do I join? It says soft cap is 32.
Yeah, it kind of broke at the end.
Tony just posted something relating to like it was 40, but if anything... Oh, hold on.
I'm just trying to find the person who got in.
Okay,
Oh.
So on the friends list of my friends wing it says
Okay.
40.
I'll try join.
It says 40. Yeah, I'm gonna join.
All right, I guess we'll try joining, but we might have to be moving on really soon. Which
I think that fax is there, telling that we're gonna go back to Skuld's world later.
okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that everyone's supposed to come back here for the next person. So.
Okay. Where did they just go?
The world was set to 32.
Yes, but people are saying that on the website it shows 40.
That's because it was literally just changed, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, like literally, they just changed it now.
Okay. I guess I don't know where kleinba just went. Did they go to the world?
Well, I just left it, so they can probably fit in no matter what is in their cache.
It looks like when you cleared it, it looks like...
Maybe we should have an announcement saying that everybody should come
That's
down.
what I'm assuming.
Yeah, test.
I remember the one that I think of is like...
I'll mention that to Fax.
I think whenever someone joins, like a lot of people just kind of glitch around.
I can tell people to rejoin here because everyone keeps hopping.
Do that. It's like my animator just reset sometimes. It's very cursed. Because my OSC does not send anything.
How to start off a meetup. Missed the portal.
What color am I gonna be when I go through the portal?
I don't know. We'll find out.
You can no longer look forward and be able to see outside.
Oh. Interesting. No. Literally look at spawn. Everybody moves to the spawn point. Whenever somebody joins, everybody in the world moves to that 0 point. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Oh, that's why.
It's literally everybody moves to the 0 point.
I saw myself do that.
Interesting.
Before.
I've seen it happen multiple times for quite a while.
So I guess I've never noticed that people actually go to the 0 point. But interesting.
Interesting.
I mean, for me, it looks like they're like switching back to the T-post.
So wait, is that an open beta thing, or is that just general? Because that's could be related to the T-pose, but I just have never.
Open beta. I've never seen people completely disappear. They're not informed.
No, people are not disappearing. They're getting teleported to.
Everybody moves to the 0 point when someone joins.
Did you hear me?
Yes, everyone heard you.
I don't know if it's quite as bad, but there's certainly a bug along these lines in mine.
Because there's 32 people.
You're the one who didn't speak up correctly.
When am I gonna become Cyan?
No, I said you're done.
Can you become Cyan?
You don't want to call ears.
Yes.
Oh.
You're the one who has a dick in your mouth.
Give me your RGB values and just pause it.
Tim!
What? answer.
Oh, sorry. Are you streaming science?
Aren't they always on Sunday? This is now recorded.
You're getting cancelled now.
Jim Elizabeth Cham, clean it up.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna see if my foot is charged.
Okay, so we'll go back to Skuld's world later on, but for now we'll go to kleinba's world. So if there's anything you want to say, you can come here and say it.
Yeah, I've been working on making like a card game that I have physically, because in real life no one would play with me, like my parents wouldn't play with me anymore, or don't play as much, so I tried to recreate it. I first asked for people to play with me on tabletop, but it seems like no one has that, so I recreated it. I'm not sure how I should handle this, if I should have multiple instances and we come back, or just one instance. I guess we'll do one, because that's easier. And everything is network synced, so it might desync or sync slowly. We might lose audio, I don't know how well the network is. Yeah, there's no audio, no audio at all, so there's no problem with copyright as well.
That sounds interesting.
I think that's about it. Make sure to not press the buttons on the sides. They change the cards and how they are placed, so they cause a lot of networking updates. So we might desync if everyone presses those. One card says a bad word, swear word. I hope that doesn't offend anyone. It says the F word, not the bad one. The flip U. It says flip.
Oh, fudge.
It's also on the.
All right.
But I didn't say fudge.
I don't see this portal either. No portals.
I said the power glove. Swears.
Oh wait, there it is.
Oh, I can't see it. It's on my avatar right now.
Happens now. The funniest thing is probably that my color is gonna continue changing while I'm in the loading screen.
It still says 3 for me.
I cannot go through the portal.
Interesting. So that bug is just open beta. Can somebody make a canny for that, or at least ping me to make a canny for that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was it.
Oh my god.
What's going on?
I'm dying laughing in the loading screen.
What?
Jesus. Okay.
So we're not supposed to. Wait. Don't hit the buttons unless. Where's kleinba?
There. Don't press them. Wait. Oh. Now we've got 8 players.
You not read the text?
Is it?
What did the text say?
You see, Panda is British, so they don't find that funny. That's just normal.
What was on the loading screen?
I could.
You and the
And the loading screen.
Oh.
And the one card has a bad thing on it, you know, like maybe don't look at it or whatever. It is literally on the icon. Yeah, this is like what I did with Dune that I'm never gonna finish.
It is like Uno. Yeah.
Oh no, she's saying that because she actually tried building something like this. She's just saying she's not finishing her version.
So I made a handhold like card deck holder that will sort of like space your cards out more with less cards and squish them together with more cards so that it's always like fits within a certain thing.
Oh, they always space like this.
But it like
You can grab a card, throw it in, and play it.
I guess, I can grab your cards.
They're not really my.
One can grab
Oh, it's local.
No, it only updates when you actually change the state of it.
Oh.
When you throw it in or when you play it.
Whose turn? Is it an actual card game here? Because I just randomly threw something. I don't know what. Like.
Yeah, this is an actual card game.
So wait.
There's no rules. You need to enforce them yourself.
Okay, so it's basically like you have a generic deck and people just play how they want.
The deck. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like rules, like card games, like you need to keep in track of themselves.
Okay. What does this button do? I can't even.
It draws.
I can't click it. I have to like point to that one specifically. That is.
It is hard to click.
No, this is like. I never realized how large the circle is for like pickup interactions here.
You can touch it if you want. I think networking isn't this.
What are you feeling?
Oh no, so VRChat's like pickup distance or whatever is like really large. So like, just interacting with the collider here, not pointing at it, I'm still hitting that.
Yeah.
I have too many cards now.
Yeah, I drew a bunch of them.
There we go. Just played a few cards.
Still need to make an environment for this.
It says 8. I thought it said fight. And I'm like, oh, what's the fight card do? Did you do?
Is there a limit to the number of cards, or is it just?
There's 125 cards.
Okay, 125.
Is the card in the middle supposed to follow your hand, or like follow you as you go?
Only if you throw in a card. Updates. I don't wanna. So when someone changes the cards in the middle, it'll...
Yeah, but that means like if you're on the other side of the table, you can't see it. Then, no?
Can I reset it to have too many cards in your hand? I don't know. Between the house of cards here.
That's a lot of cards.
Can I reset one? No, I hit the left cursor. Here's a bunch of cards.
So this is meant to be an actual game, but none of us know the rules.
It would be a lot of fun to play if 80 people weren't also around me.
I agree with this.
This looks...
But they say pressure makes the game more exciting.
Pressure? Do we just need to give you more cards?
Cards here, black.
Well, I do like the system of like the cards place themselves.
They're like random cards. You can't play them.
Aw. I wanted to give everyone a recession.
When you play a black card, like the black 6 here, you draw an event and you execute it. And you execute what it says.
You're winning, right?
When you hold it, you can click on it, and it has a little text.
Oh, there it is.
And you execute that.
Discard in the order of play cards of your choice. The first person discards one. Oh, that's a lot of cards.
So you're winning with all those cards, right?
There's a lot of special cards.
There's a lot.
True.
Yeah, there's 20 of these like cards.
This is like a sequel to Uno that's way crazier, but actually kind of fun.
To the other end. Hold on. Gambling man.
How many cards can you draw?
You can also place cards to hold them, because sometimes you need to trade cards between people, and you don't want to draw your own cards, so you can place them next to you.
Oh, I guess they're stuck in there now.
Put them into other people's hands.
So if I do this, I no longer have cards.
So this really is my podium.
Yeah, you can give them to other people.
Click on anyone else's podium.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
You can.
You obviously clicked your podium enough.
Oh no, we're literally out of cards.
Oh, what is this?
The problem is we're out of cards.
No, you can take someone else's cards and add them.
Okay, so I don't know if this is a specific thing, but like it seems we're out of draw cards. Would you normally take from here, or is it just like the game's done?
No, the game is done. The game ends when cards have been drawn.
Oh, okay.
It worked.
The game is also done when someone has no cards. What happens if we put all the cards and then you add up your points? There's like point values. Each card corresponds to different point values, and you play until one is over a point limit.
Did you help me out?
Just with the least amount of points wins.
Okay.
I got you, don't worry.
Just keep
So
throwing.
this one is your current band.
They keep
Points, and on top will be like your overall score.
I was supposed to say 0, but
They're both 0.
yeah.
Yeah, I can add.
It's working.
Are you just gonna cheat and add points?
Now they're not 0.
I'm helping.
I can't even see there's 340.
We're winning. Man, look at your score. 0? We got 340.
So I don't know if you can see this card in my hand, but it says recession.
I only update with it because
Unfortunately, we can't see it.
there's also expansion.
The expansion.
Team of 2 other people helping me with this. Yeah.
It's basically the opposite of a recession. Instead of dropping cards, you need to draw cards.
This is where the action
When the
is.
first person draws 1, then
This is the real game. We're actually getting
That means we're winning.
it's not that bad.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, what the hell are these in?
This is tiring. Make it on the pile.
The pile's getting taller.
It is
We're
actually.
getting rid of it. Look,
Working.
we
We're
almost have
almost
nothing
there.
left.
We're almost there. 139, perfect.
Oh, this will be. Why don't I just do this?
I like how their cards move when you throw them.
You can put them all in the middle.
I really like that.
There's a button to start all your
The most
hands.
annoying things in VRChat is card games that don't like automate anything. You gotta move them specifically, and they have no
Yeah, for sure.
physics, so they just kind of float in the air. But this is nice.
Yeah.
You just gotta learn how to. It seems like part of this game you still have to kind of play manually though, right? You just whatever like bonus stuff or whatever. You follow the rules.
We're almost winning.
But
Almost winning.
honestly, if this was like a prefab where you could do this with any cards, just kind of change them up. This is just for card games in general. This is a cool system. Because you know, there's a lot of card games where you draw from your hand and you put it on a pile, right?
Is it
I don't know what this word says. Oh, back.
Tornado.
Tornado.
Oh, wow.
While you hold it,
Oh no,
you
no,
can
it's
click
tornado
it
on this
to-
side.
What's this?
On the other side,
That's
it says
Frantic.
that's the Frantic.
Frantic,
it's,
yeah.
Oh, Frantic, yeah.
It's special calligraphy, so it says the same thing whenever you flip it around.
Put all of your hand cards together. Shuffle the cards, redeal them face down. I don't have any cards left.
I guess you can't do it then.
Yeah, you can. These buttons are like. Oh, hi.
Did we win?
Hey, great job. Fist bump.
Well, you got the we got the most points. 340.
You got the most points.
First time.
You want the least points. It's golf.
Oh,
Yeah.
then you've lost.
340.
You're the worst loser.
Worst loser.
340 is a bad score?
Apparently that's the worst score. You gotta be as low as possible.
That's the best score. Sure?
Yeah, when we have more numbers, you know, once you count up, that means
I just realized that I have not been doing Steadicam here.
that's how things work. Come on.
You made something funny yesterday.
Wait, some people did nothing, got 0. Does that mean they win?
Oh,
I guess so.
is that a typo?
That was the play all along.
Oh yeah, that's a typo.
Yeah, as soon as you're out of cards.
I messed it up.
Wait, what?
I'll fix that. Yes.
Oh, the game, that ends the game. The person with the fewest points. Oh, yeah, fewest points.
Oh, we can't favorites.
I want to set my points.
Over here. I was in the studio. I don't know about you. I was right here the whole time.
I'm really proud of this UI.
The UI, having the colors on top.
Yes. I'm not that proud of it. I mostly just copied it from the manual.
It works.
Official instructions. Something's like.
Momo is over there just talking about
but I'm frozen. I hope I didn't crash.
Oh no.
No, I'm good. I'm here. Hello. I said like, it's waiting. It's waiting.
If you get shoved in a close avatar there, they got proper space tracking going.
Oh, nice. I was gonna try and set up my with it. Hopefully, at the chance. Maybe I'll poke with it today. Get other stuff. So,
Oh, yeah.
I do want to set it up though. I have to like fix some of the visors, but I know the mask on the other boy is like properly set up, so I can go
Oh, and we just hit the button to start again. Oops.
Because that's originally actually what I picked. So the character I had is a bash, but that was the base.
Let's see, I guess.
It just kept evolving over time.
Hold on. Who is here right now? I don't think Fax made it back in just because, like, we're 79. I'm trying to see who is actually here to show off. Does anybody see Skuld? If not, I'll have to pick the next person. Oh, there you are. How did I miss you?
There you go. Did you guys get disconnected?
No, I did not. Okay. Well, would you like to say something about your world again, or just drop another portal? Hopefully at 40 this time.
Yeah, I don't really need to say anything except, oh, take two.
Okay.
So here we go, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it was just the cap was set wrong, so I already changed it, like, after somebody said 32. So,
I'm wondering if your internet provider has some kind of routing issue.
Hopefully it doesn't actually say 40 crowd. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's good.
yeah, this time it does say 40.
I still say
I'm gonna be orange.
Congrats.
They made a better one, because the one that came with it.
I'm too far in the Discord to read what's actually going on in there. Oh, that is loud.
Big dumb moments. Nice. I had like a big heavy stream deck that melted to my wrist, and I'm like, wait, I can just like have an Nexus overlay window on my wrist, and then just come up with the emulator.
I expect a few more people to still be joining here.
I had a stream deck taped to my wrist for a few minutes to see how it worked, and it doesn't work very well.
Oh my god.
It's too heavy. Unfortunately.
What the heck is going on here?
What now?
Everyone.
Do you want me to quiet them down, or do you want to just like start a tour? Oh, you've loaded.
Well, this is the main thing right here. There's the mirror control, there's the time of day control, which it's automatic, where it can determine what to set the skybox to and the light probes based on what time of day it is for you, or you can set it explicitly to day or night. Night would probably have the biggest change right now if you set it. You'll see everyone like darken, you'll see the outside become dark, sun setting and all that and whatnot. Music changes based on night or day. So does the environment outside. Like you'll see there's no fireflies if you set it tonight. The music video controls not only the music but it controls the video audio. What it's doing is piping whatever is active into audio link. So I wrote some hooks, or using the hooks that Merlin added for the video player. Wrote code to basically change the binding of audio link depending on what's going on. Then the environment sounds, the lights are the actual light map controls for the world. So it's not like changing everything, if you just wanted to like dim the room down. And then brightness is post-processing. Bloom is pretty self-explanatory, pills and pens as well.
By default, you can see the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is using some of the light map hack stuff that I did in some of the other worlds and kind of putting it to practice, basically.
There's a reason that there is, a
Nice.
$multi-million observatory was built.
I'm like about to crash, I think.
I do have some low frames here.
Very bad performance. I don't know if it's me or oh, it's bad.
I'm pretty sure it's the meetup or the beta,
I
but
think the beta has something to do with it.
Interesting.
oh, I'm seeing like really bad. Like I'm actually seeing a stutter on my index here.
Interesting if you have it turned on in that.
Like I'm getting headlocked every so often.
Same.
Mirrors running.
So I realized the reason I timed out is because it's an idiot and I plugged my phone in to charge it and it connected it to hotspot, and so I was then on shitty mobile hotspot.
The mirrors are using a LED system that rerotates by distance and does it at a very slow interval, so it's not constantly running on an update for each one of the mirrors.
I wonder if that's
and they're also
the headlock I'm getting is the LED interval.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get away from people.
I mean, I say it's still pretty bad up here, but like, well, no, I was trying to look away from everybody else. I didn't have the avatars loading.
Yeah, the some of the slow state down groups for down. What I ended up was using a delay method. So it's just calling an event with a delayed time period. But I interlocked it so some of them like have a pre-delay that sets it from. Right. Overall, like, it's not updating as rapid as just the regular update. So I don't know. I don't know where the lag is coming from. It could be the beta causing problems. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because I'm getting kind of like too, but it might also just be because there's just so many people in this world.
So whatever it is, yeah, there's just like a periodic, for some reason, both GPU and CPU just jump. Which is interesting.
It's periodic?
It's, yeah.
There is real-time DI turned on in the world. Because like, a lot of this wouldn't work without actual real-time DI turned on. Maybe that could be it?
Maybe?
The first time I came in here, it was fine.
I mean, it definitely gets worse with everybody avatar in here.
Yeah. I think it's just the number of people and...
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Do you call update, was it GI materials often? Because I remember testing things in Unity and it's like, you're not supposed to call that like every frame.
No. It
Okay.
only updates those when you initiate an event. So if you're moving lights like this, the slider, that's when it does the update.
Okay.
For those.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It shouldn't be doing it on an update timer at all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing spikes, honestly. We haven't really tested it, obviously, before with this many people either, because we didn't have problems with Valentine's event.
We didn't have that many there, did we?
No, it wasn't. It was like maybe 20.
Well, we could still blame the open beta for this.
No, networking.
Well,
I've had to test this in not open beta. I'm wondering if it is something with the open beta causing this. That's weird.
Well, it's worth looking into.
Yeah, that's why I was afraid to show mine today. So.
Because of open beta.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
What it could be if it's anything.
Oh, that could be.
I'm not sure about it.
version of beta.
Not seeing that.
Maybe. He just downloaded the beta.
In
Yeah.
spite.
Right now he's restarting his PC to see if it would improve it or not.
Yeah, if your usual limit is 32,
This out dynamics is going to
probably
be
okay, because I was running around just fine earlier.
Just make it just.
Oh, and it's definitely when looking at people, so that's related.
Dynamics and EST at the same time.
I'm gonna quickly look around.
Data and people.
Oh no, plant.
Set it to none or maximum.
Uh-oh.
And then like control the camera and it goes around the world in VRChat.
I like how Fiona's trying to save frame rate, but it looks like she's just staring at the window being really existential.
I was gonna be really uncomfortable. And like, I based this off a bunch of different robots, and most of those robots were named with like...
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If everybody is experiencing that, we should probably move on then.
I was gonna tab part of that. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
In like landing mode, and then there's video of the ship in like its landing position.
Obviously, we have to have the pool table here for the hangout world. Okay, this is getting really bad performance. Gosh, I'm lagging so hard I can't even get into this.
I won't be too concerned about making it work.
They might just do something that's added with OSC with avatars that's just freaking it out right now.
There were definitely a few changes to Udon, by the way. They were small, but there were still changes.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. What is your CPU? Because I'm using an i10, an i9 and a 10900, so...
I'm pretty sure I'm like an i7, I think the 8 series, so like 2 generations before that. I don't remember, I'd have to look up the name now.
The 8700 was the popular at the time?
Probably that.
Like when this game first was starting to get popular, like the must-have CPU was like the 8700K that everyone was going for.
I remember that. That was like a very high demand processor back then. Then suddenly when 9th gens came out, then i9s became a thing. I'm like, oh geez. They're like, it's essentially the previous gen i7, but with extra steps.
Now it's the Ryzen 5900X, but I went with the i9 10900.
Okay, I think we gotta move on, because some people are saying...
It's just bogging stuff down more.
It's entirely possible. Who is...
It's not, because Udon is supposed to be getting more optimized. Merlin, what are you doing?
It's not Merlin's fault, I don't think. They've got a team in SDK stuff.
Merlin just started like a week ago.
To make it better.
He hasn't done anything.
You're kind of right though, because this CPU is higher than for me.
Oh my god.
I mean, it could also just be avatar CPU increased somehow. Oh. Okay, does anybody see... What is this? Blue Wing Raven? Because I can't actually see avatars right now.
They're right here.
And they're kind of trying to get
They just I saw them earlier.
Right here.
Okay, there you are. Do you have anything you want to say before we go to your world? I'll quiet everybody down. As everybody quiets already down.
Yeah,
Everybody listen here.
So, the World of Met show, the only thing is the copyright, the second track. There's like 3 tracks you pick from. The first track's fine. The second track, if you click on it, it's copywritten, probably. And when you spawn, just kind of like stay in the area for a minute, let the world adjust to giving an object to everybody, and then you can jump off the edge. Like, wait like 10-15 seconds, then you can jump off the edge. And you should get, well, you'll see.
Like lemmings, we are able to.
Alright. Yeah, find a place for a portal.
They always say,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm stuck with my menu open.
Wait, Ben, so I tried to get away from green.
Who's whipping out the frying pan?
Yeah, it's quite loud. It's a bit loud. I'm also tuning. I need to tune it probably.
Oh wait, it disappeared. Okay, everybody, please stand back.
You can try tuning it.
Even though I'm, you know.
Like, probably an A, like 40 or 220.
Give it a moment. Give it a moment.
I have frames again.
Single portal render for me this entire meetup. Wonder why that's happening.
That's disappointing.
Graph looks still wrong though. I think I'm gonna become science
still wrong.
So the GPU is still high, and there's definitely spikes on CPU, but you know it's better because I have more than 0.
Even. Yeah.
Oh, they're in a private world now. It's private.
Oh yeah, this one's Invite Plus, which you can join off me in a moment.
For me to put.
Interesting seeing in the comments about people unable to join.
Maybe this is a lovely.
There we go.
Yep.
What's this world? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see your message earlier. I had a hide
Oh,
a lot
I
of
can
lag.
modulate the pitch of the frying pan.
No, it's fine.
I see. I need to figure out how to do that.
Hmm? So wait, we're supposed to be able to just jump off the edge here?
Hold up. Hold up. Let me finish loading. Yeah, whatever is lagging, everything seems to be fairly consistent between worlds. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's like.
I actually don't have as bad right now, but it's still pretty low frames.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah. But I see like the spikes though. It's like I see like a lot of really small spikes and nothing, but not dropping frames. So normally I only see that if I'm dropping frames. Like it going all the way to like completely no usage.
This is the meetup of I
Almost
stay
like,
out of my headset so
hey, we
that I
spawn
don't
the
bark.
green and it's like.
Might as well go into desktop.
I feel like I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
But yeah, my frames are consistently red, so I can't even see the spikes on my graphs.
It's been.
I'm getting
Like, I can see the spikes when they drop to nothing.
compared to last
I'm not
world.
dropping the
Between
frames.
like 10.
This is a lot better than the last world, but then again, not everyone's loaded in yet.
Yeah, I
but,
didn't get a board.
it's the environment. I can't get down there. It's too burpy.
Oh, what is this?
So who did get a board? I'm trying to see how many people got a board.
Oh, I guess I saw that on Twitter then. I guess you get a board as soon as you come down here? Whoa, that's... Why am I even worse lag-wise? Am I automatically moving? I guess I am. Why is there so many people up here? Oh. Is this the wall?
It'll take a second. I think it's
Wait, you can choose one? What? Okay.
Wait, where do you get these
Oh yeah, try respawning and jumping off.
Wait,
Oh,
whose hoverboard is that? Is that a person that's invisible for me? Oh, there's an invisible person here. I can't tell. Is their avatar actually invisible, or is it just like missing?
If you don't see one for yourself,
There we go.
jump off and
Hello.
It was the like weird teleport collider thing. You were still there, just invisible.
It's just
Oh, so you could hear me, but just not see me.
It's working.
The street for some of these boards are so cool.
I can't turn that way.
I get one that mine's too laggy.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, let's just stay forward. I get a good 35.
see, I modeled all of these myself.
All the
Everything
boards?
was modeled by me.
Oh, everything.
Mhm. Yes.
The environment too. Although it's hard to see the edges of the
texture from,
environment.
like the sand and stuff I stole, but like all this I textured, like the.
Oh my god, I love
the
Uganda knuckles in the
That's a good choice of music for the first one.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
I was
from Ape Escape 30.
Is the locomotion like a custom player controller, or is there a way to like actually affect how much players drift when they like accelerate and decelerate?
It's just, it is.
Or are we like teleporting every
like
frame or something?
friction. He has like a friction thing.
Oh,
Like, yeah,
come
it
on.
calculates all the time. Like it'll like 0.9, like every.
Okay, so it's a custom player controller. Okay. Oh, I think. Or no, wait.
What lets you choose the hoverboard?
Get over here. Oh, I'm gonna ask Fuma then.
Or is it
Where's
just
Fuma?
random?
You're saying it's not you don't. It's,
Oh, I just went through.
You don't.
Okay. Well, at least I got the cool red one. Let's go.
Mine's...
cooler hoverboard than me. I don't even have one.
My favorites are the purple one and the one that looks like a Mad Max skateboard with. Oh, the military one is the
Are people-
with that one.
Wait, is everybody slowly getting one, or is like?
Okay, start your watch.
Yeah,
People are respawning to go and get one.
There's some kind of networking thing that needs to line up right when you, like at the moment you hop off, and I think it gets more frequent. Like at first, probably everybody was hopping off, and it was like struggling to catch up. But now people are like piecemeal going back and hopping off and getting hoverboards. Except for Nostro. Nostro's not cool enough.
I couldn't jump before, but now I can.
Just steal yours.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we can make.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, that doesn't move.
Yeah, you can ride on mine, I guess.
Go back and get one.
No, I get you. You definitely
Takes a minute.
You definitely got the feeling. So.
Oh wait, you have to get them.
Wait, so community meetup is a constant exercise of reminding yourself how cool the world would be if you were experiencing them at more than 10 frames a second.
Yeah.
It's like, like 30 frames per second, but there's like, oh, I'm gonna like,
oh, this would be really cool if it wasn't so laggy. It's like, oh yeah, well usually you probably don't play with 80 people.
That's right. I keep seeing these, there's this one rock over on the side that looks like a jump, and I think I want to go find it.
There's one on the right side and one on the left side, and I think there's like a.
We have a Fumi. Oh,
20
Fuma, there you are. Good timing. So, as I understand, you made the friction work the way it does in here. Is that?
I think the one on the left side
someone help me.
Is it a custom player controller? Is my only question. Like, are you teleporting every frame, or is there some way to actually just affect friction?
Multiplying velocity. So you're taking player velocity, multiplying by coefficient by 0.0099 whatever. So every frame it goes down a little bit.
Sure.
Sure. So every frame it goes down. Rather than just by
So you're not teleporting every frame. You're doing set velocity every frame. And you're reading.
With a lean gate to protect against a loss of frame. So it stays constant because it says, did I reduce this thing if I missed a frame? It says no. Yeah. That's what I use for my Gingerscape, a couple of things out there.
Yeah, I didn't. Yep. That's interesting. So wait a minute. Why didn't I do that for ice skating? Because
Teleporting every frame, you have like more control.
This is just multiplying velocity by multiplying. But Super Stingray gave me the basis for it, and I just made small adjustments.
You have more control. Well, no. What I was afraid of was because when you're doing set velocity every frame, it screws with your animator. But this is not screwing with my this is not screwing with people's animators as far as I can see.
It was messing with mine, but I turned it off. I don't know what. I guess it's not doing it anymore.
It's too hard to get like real precise motion, but I realized if you do redirected walking, you can get more precise placement.
Or maybe like some sort of like sand speeder.
Sure, yeah.
If you're curious about it for a world, let me know.
Sandmobile.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you haven't seen the ice skating prefab that I've been working on.
There's only one. What was the issue?
I like the Back to the Future soundtrack. It's just so good. Attached to the hoverboards. Yeah. Each hoverboard has an audio source.
Yeah, he did the actually.
Great.
Is that, I use it there to see how it might feel that way? I do. I even do like a little particle trail behind you.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the background, they will make me ill over a long period of time. Or like really fast movement speed will make me a little pretty tight. In Jet Set Radio, Lucid's latest world, he has a movement system that has like when you press forward, you go slow and then you speed up. I hate moving. Like Jet Set Radio's always made me barf, and I thought it just because it was
Oh, sorry, reading that one, Tony. Yes, the game is really laggy for me today, so expecting the stream itself to be a little laggy. Way more than usual. I think it might be time to move on. I'm not sure how long we were in here. Still have 4 more left.
Okay, for 10 euros for the rate card.
It would make sense that our ears would be super
It's
sensitive to
2005.
that even in virtual.
Not even drivers is fucking game to get, but I found them.
Okay, whatever.
The video card is a GT 1030.
No,
it's GT 730, which is good enough for YouTube.
Like I probably like
10 euros,
gag and barf on a regular
it's a
basis
fair
more
price.
than most people would think
It's
is
as good as
normal.
in the
I just
HD
accept it as
graphics,
part of my life.
but if you don't have the HD graphics,
So,
because it's gonna go in the system with my 2700X, just as a display out card. So it's more than enough. And then so part of it is a good price.
Hey Vowgan, you are next. Would you like to say anything before we go to your world?
Yeah, I need to explain that you have to put your hand in the crane machine to get the crane machine working.
Okay. I guess I know what you're showing now.
I have a really, yep. I have a really disappointing thumbs up on this avatar.
Is that better or worse than mine?
Worse, it's shorter.
Yeah, but like, what is your closed fist here?
Yeah, there's kind of like an interpolation going on there.
If there's best practice,
This is my closed fist.
then that's probably better because I don't.
I feel like that's better than mine, because then it's just like, we got some weird... This, like, I'm holding something there.
Sure, but you were designed for one of the riffs. I don't know what it was.
Probably not. I don't think that was intended like that. But okay.
You were designed for low poly.
I was designed for quests. But alright. Okay, everybody, quiet down. Listen to Vowgan, please.
Things that really you could tweak individually, but like, yeah, that's probably
Whenever you're ready.
But it would be cool to.
Hello, I am also showing a thing from the Valentine's Day thing. There's the crane machine. There's lots of them. Nothing is so don't worry about that. Stick your hand in the box and you will control the bigger box. That should make sense in context. Whoa.
Alright.
I'm gonna
weird.
Stick my hand
in Cloudburp's box. Right.
There we go.
Put my hand in the box.
How do you put the vignette option on?
What? A good pause? Another box.
Pain.
What's inside the box? Pain.
It's like a evil Christmas present.
When dynamic bones come around.
I am completely portal black.
Ah.
But I can't find it. Oh well.
Interesting.
There's science, I can join up you.
Fine. So I was trying to look in the menu. VRChat introduced the new comfort setting, which apparently has minimized that start, so it's really difficult to find. I guess that's an interesting feedback. I didn't realize you could even minimize those.
Well, it's also, I'm still downloading everybody, so I'm gonna just wait.
I wasn't listening when you explained it.
Oh, really?
Controls the hand in the big box.
When the background is moving.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that about boxes? Your avatar hasn't loaded yet.
Yeah. What you said is
Putting your hand in the small box controls the robotic hand in the big
Oh
box.
yeah, not only me. I was thinking.
Think robot surgery machine I made a year and a half ago, but like a crane machine.
Okay.
And all the math got turned into parenting instead of actual math because that was much easier.
It is always easier to do that. Make you to do the work instead of you.
right? So like, I would say that like I'm
Well,
pretty
it's like
sensitive to
my
motion
option
sickness,
was
but,
figure
I'm
out
still
the
less
relative
sensitive
position
than
inside of
people
these
who
bounds
actually
as the
sensitive.
relative
They just
position
don't
inside of
be-
these
not to be in
bounds.
VRChat because
Or
they can't handle it.
scale
So,
1 meter cube to
when
this
we're
shape and then
asking
scale
people
a
for
1 meter cube
feedback
to that
and
shape and
motion
have a
sickness
child
stuff,
illusion.
you kinda have to
Take
consider
the same
who's
local position.
not in the platform.
So if you already have the game object, the only difference instead of moving a child would just be using, I think it's like transform.local to world matrix or world to local matrix, and it will do basically conversion like that if you wanted to. Well, no, it depends on which one you're doing. So like I'm doing one where it's basically from this point of view, it goes, I think, world to local, so that it translates my hand's world position to the local of the box. And then once you have the local of this, you apply that into this one's from local to world, and then it gets that position. There's a bot going right to me.
Yeah.
Oh wait, right hand.
Oh yeah, I didn't have enough time to make it work with both hands.
You should have put just like a second hand in there.
Probably could have.
I've had 2 people who had headsets that declined to eventually like come on the platform because they couldn't handle it. They just made them, just being in VRChat by themselves made them sick for 5 minutes. Like, what is it? That airplane.
Obviously, we just gotta collect them all, right?
Yeah, they pop out the bottom.
Oh no, this one's head is like inside itself.
Yeah, sometimes the ragdolls do that. Ragdolls are hard.
Thanks, Unity.
After you've gotten past those hurdles, what should be so like what affects them or doesn't affect them? I think that tends to be kind of
Does it have gravity on all the limbs too? I guess it does.
Yes. Yeah, while you are holding it, the gravity on the limbs is halved, and the gravity on the body is just set to kinematic.
Years ago, it was the go-to.
Makes sense.
Is a major go-to, but definitely feels like early day.
I'm not quite sure why, but
yeah, I got one.
So the controls for the hand are supposed to only grab if your hand is within these bounds, but the animation still plays regardless. Whenever you make a fist with your right hand.
I don't even make a fist. It's just the grip sign.
On a cage, like just put black bars in front of my face so that I still have a field of view, but then I have a reference that like stays with my roots, and like that's what I would push for. But then again, like that's just like my own subjective.
The hand rotation is a bit wonky on this one, but it's fixed in Unity. It's just not uploaded.
I remember you mentioning that last time. I guess was that last week?
Yeah. Well, I got a question.
Is that the 0 point?
I guess I just never uploaded it.
Oh, question?
Do you have like a dedicated like photographer for these meetups?
Not specifically. I know sometimes like some people will show up, but yeah.
Yeah, Slade is the closest thing to a dedicated photographer. That's just because he is a photographer that keeps showing up to things.
Yeah, like so if he's here, there would be, but.
I'm just curious if you had someone.
I mean, it's not photography, but like I am streaming, so it's like you can hear some feedback from that. But it's like I don't know if the stream is gonna be that great because like in general, beta seems really laggy today.
And so I realized that like when you're in a car, even if you're going on hills, but you
They don't randomize.
whereas on a boat, you're like
Can I help you?
You just look like you're very you're gazing upon the ocean.
Wait, what? How did I get so many of them?
What's up?
I pressed the reset button. I got one, and there were like 4 of them out there. So I didn't look down until at the end.
No.
My understanding is that those don't work for VR sickness because it's the opposite. It like dulls your feedback from your ears. Where VR sickness is like the opposite of motion sickness, right? I've always had kind of like unintuitive if I could try that, if that would work.
Just a really big storm.
Heck yeah.
Just jumping in the water. Oh no. Frame rate.
Which is quite a lot. That's like how far a car can improve on the highway.
Right.
So your inner ear is doing too much, and so it dampens that signal processing or whatever.
I might experiment.
Whereas in VR, your inner ear isn't doing anything. It's your visual mismatch, so they don't do anything. But someone else.
Yeah, I think I remember reading a bit of a paper about something that was basically electrical stimulation for your ears, or I think it was something that actually like sat on your neck, with the idea being, yeah, that it actually kind of like stimulates your inner ear when you're moving to tell your body that like it's okay. It's the opposite of the motion sickness patch. It's like, oh no, here's some input for you. I don't know. I haven't seen that commercially go anywhere yet. I think that's still like college research level stuff.
They'll figure out. I mean, like, I think research papers will figure this out over time, but then just like, you know, people know. Like, people know Boneworks is barfy. Why is Boneworks barfy? They can figure out exactly, right? But like, that's sort of like, you get enough people to experience one thing versus another, and they tend to figure out organically what works for people.
For some reason, I don't find Boneworks gag-worthy, but I do find, you know, the teleport where it shows you moving, that somehow makes me gag. Not holoport, like one where your point of view zooms to the point.
Oh, the acceleration.
That can make me motion.
Or the dash ones.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I love the mesh one, like in the Under Presents, but it does make me a little sick. I just think it's so cool to like pull a vertex across the world. You pull the vertex of the door towards you, and then the rest of the world like snaps in around it. It's such a cool way to do teleportation. Scrunching. Yeah, I love it, but yeah, it definitely does like a little
it's a
bit
really
to
good
me.
example of just like this works in this world. Like so much of the design of that game is so great, but that's one instance of like they can get away with that because the theme of everything fits with it. It's like a general solution for locomotion, but it's good for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it would look funky in a world that was like solid. The Under Presents is so wiggly and like nothing's really there, so you can manipulate.
When you talk about pulling a visual vertex towards you, are you talking about like the first-person equivalent to like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, where like you pull the area towards you instead of moving towards it?
Yeah, I think it feels like that
in a VR space
to me.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a game called The Under Presents, which is it's almost like an interactive story. It's kind of very like theater-y, if you like that kind of thing. And yeah, it's like if you imagine like I want to be up at that tree, it's like I pull the tree, and it like just the tree bends towards me until I have it right here, and then I let go. The tree stays in place, and the rest of the world like basically matches
But
where
you
the tree
also
is.
stay in place. Like where you're standing doesn't change. Like you stay in place in space, and then like the entire world just crunches together in front of you. And if you look to the side, you can actually see. You can see everything compressing and getting weird.
That sounds incredibly Barbie, but in Horizon, the build mode in Horizon is you grab the world and scale it, you know, and so you can like walk towards the world, or you can grab. And the thing is, like, I didn't find that barfy, but occasionally when I got too engrossed in something and then I was going big and small too fast, I would, and I don't know how I triggered it, but or if I rotated too much.
Interesting.
It may also be that, like when if I was small and I was rotating it was a lot different than if I was big and it was an object.
Right. Well, if it's small, you're gonna see a lot more of it in your periphery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like it's the peripheral movement for me that mostly triggers it. Is too much moving here, which is why for me the vignette will help, because vignette basically like blocks off, or it stabilizes my periphery without affecting my my center.
It's funny we're talking about VR. The world I'm showing off today is a prefab. for ramps to mitigate motion sickness.
Oh.
Oh, wait, to mitigate it. Oh, I thought it was going to be the ice skating world, and I'm like, oh no. It's going to be another thing I'm going to
So-
have to just say this fun.
I'm assuming this was brought up at one point, but we now have the comfort settings here in VRChat, which for some reason was minimized for me, which is like, I was curious on why. I didn't realize you could even minimize these settings. It was or was not?
Oh.
No, I want to point out that I looked at my menu. You had to tell me where it was. And you had to tell me it was there because I looked and I didn't see it, and then I had to look again and like, oh, it's minimized. So like, it was not very discoverable.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm bringing up.
In the quick menu, you mean?
Yeah, in the quick menu, when you go to the gear icon, it'll say comfort, but you have to click the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's hidden away by default because it's like a new area, and UX team thought it would be better for it to like not just suddenly be in your face.
Between being shown as known user and normal.
Yeah, I get it. Like it's a little
too many things in
hard
this
to find.
settings tab anyway.
Like it might be nice to have an option to have it. I don't know. Why would I want it always, or be able to toggle it on in a world? I don't know.
Right, just leave it or something.
I still don't think I would ever use it, and I think like maybe it would help me, but I hate that claustrophobia feeling so much.
What would happen, like, if you tried...
Go ahead.
Oh, I finally
Well, I
moved.
wonder, something we talked about is like, what if you
I'm
could,
finally here.
in your
If that works, that case like 20 seconds behind and it's
maybe
getting
you could
worse.
put something.
Oh
else
yeah,
in that
I noticed you not moving earlier.
This beta,
lighter,
this
maybe
beta
like,
is just completely screwed me up.
like the way
I don't know why.
does it.
I mean, a lot of people are having some low frame rate issues here. People are complaining that they're in 60 in desktop and plank. Like literally the empty world.
Yeah. Maybe we'll be able to
literally respawn.
try a few worlds in live to see if we're having the same
One of the
issue.
things I've done before is like I'll sit inside
I
some
literally
worlds
respawned just to test
where like the environment is moving. I will sit
to how
inside
long
them,
it would
and,
take
like, they
for
have
them
enough
to
visible
for me to
portions of their
appear
avatar,
here.
They will be my controller.
It sounded like it was quite a while.
Yeah.
You just kind of like jumped when I heard your voice.
My fingers can't do it. I've tried.
I was here for a good
Just like look through.
2 minutes before I finally spawned over here for you guys.
Not really stable, I think.
That's pretty bad. By the way, Digital, you are next. Would you like to say anything before your world?
Okay.
Basically like
sure.
a cockpit would.
Okay,
whatever.
let me put the quiet then. Alright, everybody, listen to Digital here.
Hello, hey. So I'll be showing a world that I just published yesterday called the Rat King. I'm just learning Unity like within 3 months, and Mrs. Saga bullied me into showing this world. This is kind of my experiment to learn lighting and bakery and different things like that in Unity, and optimization for like live DJ sets and things like that. That's about it. It's not a horror map, by the way. There are no jump scares or anything like that. I just make like creepy worlds that have like a weird ambiance, but don't worry about jump scares because they're not going to happen. So if you are in the club and you are epileptic, don't go in there. Because once the music starts, there's a decent amount of flashing lights. It's not crazy, but it does happen. Also, I incorporated LTCGI. I know Pi is here somewhere, so thank you for putting that out. It's at real-time emission with video players, so it's really cool. So that's about it.
Oh, wait, did you mention the music being copyrighted or not? I forgot.
We can find something to play that is. It's a video player, so we can play whatever we want.
Mhm.
So.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll figure something out to play.
So probably not.
Okay.
No worries, you just need to learn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. VRChat loading screen music.
Yeah, I come with a live.
Isn't that technically copyright now?
Well, if I disappear, then I went in the portal.
Yeah, unfortunately, partially offline is not free to copyright.
The new, the whole one.
Oh, we got a portal. Yep. This is a portal.
How can this be?
Oh no! I turned away and it disappeared. Okay.
It's your fault, Cyan. How could you stop looking?
We have 35 people here, so more than half actually got in.
Okay, who joined on people there?
Oh,
Do-
Saltbug got in, I see, so I can just join on Saltbug.
Okay. Anybody know other people who joined in? Since I'm assuming there's a lot of groups here.
Did Rachel make it in? it called the Rat King?
I can
That's what it said.
Yes, the Rat King.
Okay, I'm joining it now.
That's where I live now.
Somebody build a coconut Nintendo.
Are we just joining into the world?
Yes, because we have more than half the people already join in, so it's like.
Oh, that's fine.
Alright, fair enough.
My name JF.
Wait, what?
Okay, join on me.
Will do.
Oh, I just didn't.
Who's in there? Joker? Joker. Okay.
They were behind you. Is Fax there? Yes, Fax is there. Oh, thank you, Tony. Read that a little late. I guess I need to go through the portals right away.
Where can I go? Is this the door? I found the door.
Oh, what is all this?
I can't stop moving and it's amazing.
I can't.
Yep, they're just constantly running backwards and they can't stop.
Is this a controller thing or just a like?
I made it? I don't know, I think my controller I'm confused. Moving backwards, that makes it so much worse. I've seen people going through.
And you can't turn your head either.
Yeah, I can tell how. That's a great way to tell how slow it is.
I can't, because I'm just gonna go the other way.
Oh wait, is this something?
I have to do stuff. I don't know.
Oh, it did this.
Oh, now it opened. No, it opened. Yes, it did open.
We kind of dig this.
Yeah, there is no collider right here.
I don't know where I'm going, but there's a lot of shadows here.
I'm scared. There's a lot of fucking people in here.
That's what happens.
Oh, I know this acid pack. This pack was used in Noir Chapter 1, I think.
I was gonna say, it reminds me of Noir.
Yeah, Noir Chapter 1.
The Hall.
Any of us?
Oh.
Well, we'll be okay.
No, that's a bad thing. People have to use assets from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Or pay lots of artists and lose thousands of dollars on their VRChat wall.
That's expensive.
They're play space moving.
Did everyone join?
Alright. It looks like.
Oh, people might not know to go down here.
43 frames a second with most avatars disabled. So it's either.
My frames are way better here now, as opposed to
So,
everything else prior to
I don't know if you were reading the Discord, but people are saying. I don't know if you were reading the Discord, but people are saying that they're getting 60 frames in desktop in Plank alone. So it's kind of like there's something going on in the beta or just something in general right now.
I found the music. Okay, that's pretty neat. Boy, the shadows underground.
I mean, I can just go join Plank now and see what's going on.
I'm doing much better right now.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get up top?
How do you get up there?
Maybe it's someone with a bad avatar who is also following people into Plank with a bad avatar.
Amazing. How does that work?
The most malicious user ever.
Whoa. Wow, I'm getting massive stutters.
Yeah, let's go quickly check Plank for a second.
What?
Good luck.
What's going on in Plank?
Yo, we gotta...
Oh, someone was saying in the Discord that they're getting low frames in Plank on beta in desktop alone, and so it's just kind of like, is that actually the beta going on that's like having issues here?
Yeah, interesting.
This has been an exceptionally laggy meetup for me, but I don't know if that's Worlds or.
It is.
No idea.
It is more laggy.
It is, yeah, very.
Yeah. We're just consistently.
I was in the other world we were in, and we were only 2 people, but when I was by myself, I had 120. And when the other person joined, it dropped down to 90.
Oh, damn.
Hi.
Oh, power here. Oh.
Why is there a gun?
There is definitely some.
Oh yeah, that's Eric. The gun thinks for him, but he doesn't. So if you see a floating gun, that's Eric.
Oh, hi. I thought it was right there for a second. So I see your avatar, but
Where Eric is, and his body is. Yeah.
Oh god,
his
updating so slow for me.
Wait, you dropped the gun. No, there you go. Somebody pick up the gun. My man is. My man's IK is not updating at all, pretty much.
Do you have a sitting? Oh, you have a sitting avatar?
No, it's deprecating as instance goes on, where it's taking more and more time to actually update him. Now he's like 20 seconds or maybe longer behind.
Oh, I see.
Objects. Yeah. Objects work fine. Everything works fine besides his network.
Is the video playing for some people?
Oh god.
Yes, I see a video.
Some people don't see
It's
it.
very intense music.
It's royalty free, so there's no copyright issues.
I'm quite impressed that you can do this in VR.
What? I can't click the button.
Groovin'. Or at least their animation is.
Oh, I tried red.
Let us know if you're grinding the antenna on it at all.
I find it so weird that suddenly when I look down, I'm just completely different.
Oh wow, yeah, there it is. It's like I just see your gun and I look back at your avatar and your hand is just like pointing towards it. But wait, that's how.
Okay, what? Fizzy, can you see me yet? Am I visible? Okay, God, this is, why is it doing this?
Is there a resync button anywhere? I'm not hearing it.
You'd have to check up there.
I have gigabit.
That's just me. At that time.
This IK,
The power of
IK on this
telekinesis.
beta does not want to cooperate.
It's quite funny watching your avatar like slowly update now. So it's like one frame like interpolated over 20 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab the gun.
Here,
I'll give it to Fiona.
We're getting so few.
And let's see. Yeah, there we go. See?
Your avatar hasn't even moved.
It looks like when Lakuza's in his sitting animation, right? He also telekinesis his objects because he can. His whole body is controlled. It doesn't shoot.
Telekinesis.
Ooh, that haunted.
I got there.
You just gave it to me.
Oh, hang on.
So is it updating locally for you, and we're just the ones seeing you lag?
Yeah, I can see it. Like he was streaming earlier, and I have footage of his stream.
Yeah, like we can see
like,
his objects, but his body is just his body right now is like this.
Well, I was curious if he sees his own body updating properly.
Yeah, oh no, my own body's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I see this big globe in front of me. Where is this globe coming from?
The video has died for me now.
Oh,
They're kind of like jamming to nothing.
It might be me because I accidentally had that activated. If you show my avatar, it should hide it away. I should probably fix that real. I should fix that real quick, actually. Yeah, I have my own OSC experimentation. So if I spawn it real quick.
So I take out Zelda. I'll put it on your head.
Oh, there.
So the internet. This is right here, the International Space Station. That's the real life location.
Oh, you're just gonna move your head
as of right now. Yeah.
So yeah, Eric, change the color of your armor.
It's moving slowly, but at the beginning.
Like, oh wait, hold still. Got a mosquito. Got it. Wait, I'm still there.
Alright.
Oh no. I'm not seeing much difference. I just did an A/B test on playing guns. No obvious difference in local CPU time.
It's done almost a 4 because
I think it's networking.
in the meetup goes
I don't use OSC. I think it's networking.
It could be.
It's over
With
again.
yourself or with yourself and one other person?
I mean, potentially they've got OSC operating in the same CPU cycles as like their networking code, which is causing the networking to like become much worse. I don't know, but it's probably networking.
Everyone's voices are hitching badly for me.
Well, not that bad right now.
Yeah, networking changes.
Oh god, yeah.
This open beta is not coming out for several weeks because they made networking changes, so they have to go and squish all the bugs.
Okay.
There we go.
Everyone's avatar's disabled. I'm at 14 frames a second.
Oh god.
Crab rave.
We've got crab rave now.
Oh god.
Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna reset my avatar.
Yeah, that might be it.
I'm gonna untangle myself. So we can all do the crab rave.
Hey, isn't that copyrighted?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure mine's not loud enough to hear it.
Hey, Cyan.
My hip
Are you considering switching to the live build for the hangout meetup thing at the end?
That is a good point. I should mention that to Fax and see what he says. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll just say we'll do that. Or let me ask at least first, but.
Since y'all are seeing me like 1 minute in the past right now.
Yeah, it's also like we can test if it's just VRChat or you know, it shouldn't be.
Yeah, because I mean,
I
last
will
night
start
was
footage of
totally
both for the
fine.
candy post. I'll edit things. I have a bunch of clips, so I'll try to edit something together to show it.
Alright, Fizzy, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Here we go.
You haven't moved an inch.
Zelda's talking. I hear you, Zelda. Bye.
I'm waiting for the punch.
I don't. Yeah.
The punch.
I don't know when it takes the pose. Yeah, he punched me in the face. It hasn't happened yet. I guess just keep your hand in front of my face, Eric, for a while.
It may never happen.
Okay.
Who knows? It may never happen. So suddenly you like see the arm work like this.
Oh, there you go.
The moment I looked away, it happened. What?
It literally teleported, so that must have been a really quick like.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a really weird bug.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh yeah, the gun. You still have the gun.
Oh, hi Zelda. I did. Oh, the gun.
The
Where's
gun.
the gun? Where's the gun?
It's like
I'll use my telekinesis.
Oh, it's teleporting. Bye, gun.
So is it holding the gun that does it to you, or is it only happening to them?
It's only happening to them, and the gun is just an easy way of saying this is where they are.
Yeah.
Oh, this shows I never actually went up there.
Does that make sense?
That is not the way.
I don't even know where it'd be underscore digital. It's easy to find.
There it is.
It's my FPS looking at it here.
My frame rate just died.
Like I am sitting in the chair, it just kind of stays in that pose.
We really want to test everything, but it's like going into.
There's a red light right here.
Here we go.
Oh, wait, how do you get back?
Yeah, you gotta turn this back on to get back into the house. Yeah, press this button to get back into the house.
the power gun.
There we go.
One or the other.
Yeah, it stops rendering the house once you go into the basement when you press that button.
Oh, that makes sense. Press the power button if the door is closed. Press the power button if the door is closed. Press the power button if the door is closed.
Okay. If it's not obvious, Joker, you are next. And I assume you want to speak to this.
I still have a lot of work to do on it, like optimization and different things like that, just for the lighting in the club. But I just wanted to get it published, and so people could give feedback, so I know what to fix, and people can QA it. So.
Yeah, I do want to.
You know when I'm. Oh yeah, hi.
Yeah,
you know I'm here.
Hello. All right. Whenever you want to start. All right, everybody, quiet down. We're listening to Joker. Listening to Joker. Quiet, please.
Hello, friends. The world I'm showing off is just a very small demo world for a mini project prefab I put together that I'll be releasing. This is for testing and feedback purposes. So I want to hear any feedback, like something's not working the way it should, or you just don't like it. What this is an attempt to create a prefab people can use to solve a motion sickness problem. Where specifically when you're in VR, if you're standing on a ramp and you move in your play space a little bit, that horizontal movement, especially the subtle ones, translates into a little bit of vertical movement, and that causes motion sickness. So this just dynamically swaps out the collider for a flat collider when you're standing on a ramp, and it should be that it should make it so that you can stand on a ramp and not get motion sick. I want to know if it works, and I want to know if there's anything about it that's broken, and that's all there is to it. We don't need to spend long there. It's pretty straightforward. I will now put down a portal over in the store. In the bathroom. Yeah. Let's all go to the bathroom.
Jump into the
right
portal.
Yeah.
Everyone, everybody give a little bit of space. Everybody back up.
Oh, my frames.
I'm stuck in the corner.
Which one?
Alright, a toilet portal?
No.
Portal's up.
Yeah, we're good.
No, this is
Six, got in. Cool.
I'm just gonna join on it.
Oh wait, before we do that, more people are here, so it's better for everybody to stay and Joker comes back. By the way.
Okay.
Well, it helps me.
Oh, so cool.
By the way, I believe the main cause of motion sickness is because we are seeing what we are not feeling.
Is the portal open? And
That's the idea, anyway.
We're visualizing acceleration, but our body does not feel it.
Oh, very close. Okay.
Go on roller coaster, make me puke.
Thank you. No. Or it can work vice versa too if you feel acceleration and don't see it.
We'll see if Joker gets back. What type is this? Is this invite plus? No, this is friends, so we can invite.
Without resetting it.
So why did I look down and see that I was screened? Yes.
Which is normal at the access point is someone's Wi-Fi name still on it. The previous owner's names are still on it.
I can't even invite him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some people, 17 people made it in.
They probably don't care that much.
You sure? They sell a lot of PCs.
Oh, there's Joker again.
Wi-Fi password. It's like a second-hand connection. Alright, like they normally.
Sorry about
Try this
that.
again. Try this again.
They also give me a Windows Server installed with a password on it. I got this.
Everyone stand back.
Seems like,
Wait, how do I?
seems like a good majority of the
Okay.
people
Just
here
a totally new instance.
Yeah.
Completely new.
Well, I don't know if that matters. If you could drop the other one, I guess that would help. But I don't know. Well, there's a port.
It died.
It died.
And disappeared.
Do I need to like actively unhide people's avatars?
Alright, give it about 10 seconds.
Usually the only thing that I have blocked, I can double check, but usually the only thing I have blocked.
And yeah, let's go.
There we can go. Portal.
I'm going for it.
I think the portal's good now.
Will I get a portal this time? No, no portal.
And by going through, I'm forcing everybody else.
you hear me?
I was reading the message. Oh, there it is.
Hello.
Come here.
Voted.
This prefab solves the problem by replacing the inclined collider with a flat one, while the player's only motion is in.
Oh, this is good.
Do you have to like move side to side for this?
I just.
We got
So if you disable color down there, you can turn it off to.
It happens a lot. It's pretty nice. It's just like kind of flicks you back. They're necessary sometimes.
Do these buttons work?
Yeah, they do work.
I think I get how this works.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
It's when you move with
I
your
think I get
joystick
what you're
versus if you
supposed
move
to-
in your play space, I think. If you have it enabled, you
Yeah.
won't move down the incline if you have it on.
Okay, so I'm trying with
Versus
it just to see how.
It's very obvious.
Yeah. I'm doing the disabled version now just to see how it is
You move
before.
down the incline. Oh, okay, yeah. If you disable it and move around your play space, you move down the incline, which can be okay. I get it.
Yeah, I get what it's doing. If you turn show
Get it
collider
now.
on, it
I
actually
didn't
makes
make
it really
sense at
obvious
first.
what it's doing, so it'll actually show the collider, it spawns under you.
Beautiful.
Oh, there we go. You have to move for it to do it.
But it's a lot more comfortable.
It's weird.
Oh, I see it.
It is a minor thing, but
Yeah,
kind of cool.
that's-
But now I can keep this height by just
Yeah, I've noticed that, like, if you sit on, like, the edge of stuff, I'm just used to it, but for some people, especially when you move around, you get, like, a bit of a stutter as you kind of move up and down.
This seems like a cool little system just to have in the background of a map. You wouldn't even notice it's there.
I think it's the point of this, though.
Yeah.
No one would notice that it exists.
I guess you would never notice. You were like, I feel a little more comfortable on this
You would
incline. I
only
wonder
ever
why.
notice if you're one of those type of people who moves, like, really far in play space, or use play space mover.
The thing is, I don't move a lot in my actual play space. It's relatively small. I move with the joystick. So moving with the joystick, there's like no difference from moving a single.
Because, yeah, if you turn show collider on, it'll actually, you can actually see the collider, it spawns under
It
you.
disappears when you move with the. Disable it, and you walk in place, you move down it. My vision's moving downwards even though I'm moving sideways, which does make me feel a little easier.
I'm walking sideways on an incline.
Yeah, it's just because, like, the way the collision detection just in general is, it stutters a little bit in that movement. And that's where a lot of it comes with.
I guess maybe I'm kind of used. I'm used to how it does work. It does feel a bit weird with walking upwards, but that's always how it's been.
People are seeing me.
Walking downwards is fine.
Yeah, most like harder core players that have been playing a long time. It's like motion sickness and stuff, but for like especially newer players, it can be a lot more difficult.
Yeah, it might be. It's also kind of I've gotten used to this, so that's kind of expected.
Did you fall through it?
I tried to step sometimes.
Yeah,
it doesn't need to stop staircase, so that's kind of dangerous.
Because you can't really join once
That's
you start.
true. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, but yeah, in the world, yeah, like the way this prefab is formulated is basically like this motion is limited to this ramp. Like once you get off the ramp anywhere else in the world, like you have to specify this ramp is a comfortable ramp and everywhere else in the world is normal. So it's like, yeah.
So the redirected walking people could just not have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can make like a bridge that you can really walk with bullet tracking.
It's probably just too long.
Or you could use it as a fun like challenge, like where I get this from. This is how Rec Room does their locomotion like by default, because they can get away with it because they don't have legs and you don't experience It's
sometimes
bullshit.
it's visible, sometimes it's not.
But what people use that for is cheating. Like, you could go in like VR and teleport mode, you could just infinitely like hover over stuff in Rec Room, and people use that for lots of exploits. But again, in VRChat it doesn't matter, because like, what are you cheating at?
As long as you don't use your
If anything, there's easier ways to cheat in VRChat.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah. Like this
I really like it though. Even just like sometimes you'll notice it when I'm just standing still. It's like you know, even just like you lean back and forth and your eyes get just that little bit of up and down.
It was your comment. This is all because of Heist, right? You were complaining that dancing on the ramp in Heist. Yeah.
Right.
Because you made me realize, like, yeah, that is a really poor decision on Heist's part. So actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is after I release this, is I'm gonna send it to Lux and say, hey, Lux, you should use this in your world. And if they don't want to, then it's on them. But like, this is a solution to that problem.
Yeah, the only comment about it is like definitely it shouldn't go
the new
up the
Pokemon.
ramp.
I haven't
Since
seen
I
this one
can't
yet.
like walk up the ramp, I just go right through.
Be surprised.
Well, if you need to walk up the ramp, you just use your thumbstick.
I think they may have. Well, I think there's an infinite walking community that likes to walk everywhere. So I think they become
Yeah.
Oh, so you
Astro was talking about that.
you break the people who want to RP walk everywhere? Is that what you said?
No.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm including, like, it includes a toggle. It's very easy for the world creator to include that. I'm gonna leave that up to the world creator. Like, this is a prefab, and it's really easy to make a toggle that just says don't use, just use normal whatever. So I'll leave that up to people.
I mean, I have hair wings on my normal.
Anything about a whole bunch of birds.
You do.
Like the only birds that I've seen that specifically do have a
It's
lot
very
of trust for
possible
males
to
that
get
would do
some kind of
dances to try
input
to
lag or
find
gliding
females of the species.
situation where for some reason you move after you let go of the joystick and just move through the ramp every now and then.
You move after you let go of the joystick. Say it again?
I think it's just low frame rate stuff.
Also do confuse me for a woman.
Yeah, it might be.
Well, no, that's exactly why I wanted to test this today, because I was thinking about Heist is always, like, that's usually a low frame rate situation.
Wait, yeah, what is your frame rate right now?
So my frame rate is 15 FPS. I'm tapping forwards and jumping in small combinations, and every now and then I'll get
you're right.
lag where I just keep on moving forward after letting go. And if I go too far,
But I've just like geared my profile around.
Oh yeah, if you just like
I think it's just more of if you release it.
You don't move in your blaze space.
So if you jump and then walk, I think. Yeah, you'll have forward velocity, but you already have the solid collider on, so you could just walk right through it when you jump.
The other one they're pulling out is the other one.
I like
That seems very specific, though.
Version, but it just doesn't have.
I'm wondering.
Thank you, They don't blink. And I don't have.
I'm wondering what will happen if I stay inside play space and then I walk inside the entire plane and then I move again by using the joystick. What will happen?
Until I was finally
depending on how deep you are in it, if you're really far below it, VRChat will just pop you downwards and drop you underneath it.
Yep.
If you're only
Oh, but we.
Yeah, the VRChat's player controller just handles that.
It just pops it, pushes you.
And makes a decision.
That makes sense now. That makes sense now.
So it works. Yeah, it's like.
So basically, the collider will follow the player around, right? Like the temporarily green collider.
Yes,
I wanted to tell him about the portal thing.
Anywhere you go, as long as you're on the ramp, because the way it works is like when you stop moving, it just recasts downward and says, "Are you standing on the ramp that's supposed to be comfortable?"
I don't know.
What am I missing?
Disables the collider, and you should the flat collider instead.
Oh, I was gonna tell you I think I know why the portal disappeared.
Why is
I was gonna see if it was gonna let him. I was gonna see if it was gonna let him place the portal down.
So it's your fault.
The thing is, it let him place the portal down while I was there. So I went ahead and went through the portal, and I think VRChat updated and realized, oh wait, there's a player there.
That's kind of funny.
You can just sabotage portals.
Yeah.
Please don't.
No, I'm not. I was literally just testing to
Yeah.
see what would happen, and now we kind of know.
And now we know.
If they somehow push it live with this glitch, you can just go into public world, just like sneak into a private room, and just they won't notice
notice you for minutes as if you were moving your play space a little bit. Always going to be fluctuating just a tiny
I can hit buttons in the world. It'll trigger.
It needs to be. I guess I could do. I thought about getting the origin of your play space, like whether that's moving, but. It's just way easier to just check like whether it's using their input control or whether they're in the air.
Yeah, but this is done inside Udon, right? Or Udon Sharp?
Oh yeah, this is in Udon Sharp. Yeah.
This is a very interesting bug.
Meaning it
I can't
cannot
wait to
be
get
done
back to the
in
regular,
Udon.
so I'll be noticed again. It's like one of those movies where it's one person.
As far as I know, pretty much
slowly
everything that
back in
can be
time.
done in Udon Sharp can also be done in graphs.
Yeah,
I did this
it's
in
also
Udon
Merlin
Sharp
got
because
hired
it
by
was just way
VRC and
easier.
is currently implementing it into the official SDK. So like Udon Sharp gonna be official soon, whenever that happens.
I have not heard this rumor, but interesting.
Yeah, I know we got hired in the
Official science triggers when.
I'm trying to remember the person.
Wait, what?
Official sign actually got hired.
That's why I'm laughing.
See, this is how rumors start.
No, Cyan didn't get hired. It's Merlin who made Udon Sharp got hired. They're talking about Cyan getting hired because he made Cyan triggers. Basically, SDK 2.0 in Udon.
Oh, okay.
It should be an official
This
thing.
is good that we can test this at low frame rate. So it's like you jump and move. Yeah.
It's just like when you let go, you still have velocity, and so at that point the collider's already swapped.
Oh, bye.
When you let go, you still have velocity, but I anticipated that.
Well, no, you swap it.
Because you're landing on.
So no, I think it's just you only swap them when you, I guess, release movement. So assuming at that point it's just like you're gonna check when if your velocity has also stopped moving too, which I don't know. That's kind of a strange one.
Yeah.
Alright, swords out.
Either way, that is such a specific case that the person has to be doing it intentionally for it to matter.
Yeah.
Your parameters.
But yeah.
That's my attitude. I want to understand it, but that's also my attitude. Yeah.
That is.
But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and respawn everyone though.
I wonder if like OSC, I think actually has.
Blender is kind of a nice time.
Well, by the way, that you are next. Is it not? Not? You keep moving, so I can't see your name. But is it not or Notch? You are next. Do you want to say anything for your world?
Well, I mean, it does, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Editing,
Okay.
does, you know,
Give people a few more seconds here, and then we can start.
Technically, you can use it for sound editing, but barely. It is, you know, you can draw on it. You can motion track, do VFX. You know.
All right, everybody, quiet, please. We're listening to Notch here. Whenever you are ready.
Oh, hello everybody. No, it's Notch with T. So this map I created after dream that I had, so I just like stay in my mind a couple times, like I need to make a map. This is a small map, really small, is thinking that for 15%, so I made a temporal modification to handle 80%. If you feel claustrophobic or something like that, you can walk out of the walls outside. This map is also using a new technique created by Pi. It's LTGI. It's a really good new technology stuff and that. And because of that, it also I need to give a photosensitivity warning. If you are really sensitive, I don't recommend to enter. Also, it by default have copyright music. So for streaming, you can mute the word, but you can put any video you want. So that's it. I'm gonna drop portal.
Everybody stand back, please. Okay.
We've done it.
That looks like enough people.
Bye, everyone.
So this will be the last world before we go towards the networking event.
They're gonna. Oh, it's gonna be a little cramped.
It's gonna be
in here.
cramped.
Oh boy.
Oh no. I think it said you can move out to the rules, right?
Okay.
Oh yeah, moving out the world.
Oh
Or-
yeah, you can.
That's not a little unsettling. I'm gonna put this in
Oh, yes, wise move. Putting colliders on a bed, wise move. Splendid.
It should be toggleable off.
Colliders?
The option
Colliders,
disabled.
man. I like it. Colliders, so fucking dumb. Colliders are good. Colliders
On any of the walls. Okay, that explains it.
I don't have to play Space Move. No, this is already play Space Move. It's only because you already play Space Move up.
I'm right behind you.
Doing that before. You just stay on the ground. Where, like, if you lay down, just stay on the ground, and then you jump up and you're in bed.
Issue, it appears there's colliders missing. This needs a major fix.
It's intentional.
Hey Blue, Avrith, you guys wanna clone me and join me and B in the bowling pin club?
No.
This would be really cool if, like...
Oh wait, does the background just light up too?
No,
It does.
I'm so laggy right now. Like, you still haven't even loaded for me. Like, having to switch back into this would be a pain. Yeah, I'm just too laggy right now.
I think the electrician fucked up.
How would they, wire up all these buildings to the video player?
You're just playing your video at 2 a.m. and it turns on the light of every neighbor.
That would be terrible.
It's stupidly detailed for something that like aren't gonna be.
Those bowling pins?
Oh, that's the avatar he was asking you to join.
Could you imagine if this was like a bad avatar and it would just only be texture? It's the only thing I can think of that would have ruined the quality of this
I think I'm gonna go ahead and split.
If it was in a good state, yeah.
Oh.
But no.
What a bummer! You get a strike, the video player at the bowling alley. Does anybody have like an extremely
watching Rainbow Live
these bowling pins?
Is this music copyrighted? We don't want anyone to get a strike.
Where's Spin?
Goodness.
It's already gone past North Pacific.
I had a question for you.
But if you notice, you might be slightly noticed. So beforehand, when it was here, it was actually slightly to the side over here. But now it's over here. Wonderful. So I'm sending an OSC update every 10th of a second, but if it doesn't look like it's updating that fast for you, that's networking and such. The audio link version of that's very important. I have a medium version of the audio link. If you look at the International Space Station is at this location. That's where it is right now. Yeah, that's accurate. Grants, I'm in the PhD program is a long program. Masters are short. PhD's not.
It's been a long time since we talked about it, so.
Fair, but yeah, no, I still got at least 2.5 years. But
Huh? You're gonna lose a little bit of hair by then.
We've actually, so over the course of the meetup, at the beginning of the meetup, it started here, and it's already going around the world. That's so it's starting in second one, but it's the meetup.
Hey, Fax. Not sure if you're there right now. Okay, you are.
Yes.
Do you think we should ask people if they want to go to live first before just like saying we're doing it live? I think at this point it's like fine to probably move on since this seems to be just a hangout world.
I guess we can ask, yeah.
Okay. If people want to do it in open beta, I would need you to drop the portal, but yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and get people to respawn on it. Yeah. Oh.
There we go.
Just gonna stand up here. Oh.
I love the light effects.
No need to respawn. This one is so small.
It's just more of a way of saying gather. Okay.
There's 4
Alright, everybody. This is pretty much the end of the normal, I guess, world hop part of the event. We're about to move on to our, I guess, hangout / networking thing. So if people have feedback for World or just want to talk to things, we can. But now one question, since people have been complaining about open beta being very laggy, we kind of want to put up to a vote if we want to switch to live to do the, I guess, hangout portion. So,
Please, yes, please.
okay, for anybody who wants to stay on open beta, go to that side. If you want to go to live, go to that side. And that's how we'll do our vote.
Sorry, which side is live?
This way is live.
I know it's hard.
This side is live, yeah. TV screen is live. TV screen is live.
Okay, hello? No, you? Okay. I'll let you do the count on that, but it looks like you're saying that it is live?
It looks like live,
yeah, it looks like it's that. Well, if that's the case, we're going to ping in the Discord an instance link, and so everybody, log off, switch to live, and then you can just join the instance there. And so I'll also be there, and, well, whenever that gets posted, I'll see you there.
So we're not going to use open beta for networking, right?
Yes, we are switching to live for that.
Alright.
And for anybody who's...
That's why I'm standing at the middle as well.
Okay, well, I'm just standing here because I was, talking. But yeah.
And I'm just kind of standing wherever I get teleported, so yeah.
Okay.
I'm updated.
Fax is typing it right now, so it should be up in a moment.
Every time you move.
Oh, it's the video. I was gonna say, is that lightning?
Every time you move.
This is a lot flashier than the last one.
By the time the frame updates.
Oh, finally some Vocaloid stuff. Splendid.
If they can do it themselves, then let them do it themselves.
Oh no, finger clipping.
Or no, my frame rate's not super low, but the frame times are
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move to live then, so for those joining, I'll see you there.
Link is down.
Yeah, link is up then.
I need to go to bed because I have work in the morning.
Oh, alright, see you, Fax.
Yeah.
All right, since we're moving to the network side of this, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching, and see you again next week. And if you want to join, there will most likely be space at the networking event. So yeah, bye for now.